It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers. And then on Thursday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams that are going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We've got Wilson, Buzelis out there with Collins. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Okoro in at the small forward position. And for Brooklyn, Demon's out there with Traore. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Minot in at the 4 spot. So stand for the teams that made a move at the trade deadline. They're now facing the challenge of incorporating new players.
Yeah, it's not easy, Kevin. And these teams in the playoff mix have to incorporate those new guys quickly and prove that that trade was worth it. There's a lot.
Another one goes. Incredible.
That ties him for the 4th most points in a single season.
An extended scoring tear for him, for sure. We're witnessing one of the greatest offensive years we've ever seen.
Yeah, and guess what? It could get better. He's now just 8 points short of MJ's 1987 year and 3rd most in league history.
Okoro dishes to MP. Buzelis sets a screen for MP. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Minot. Porter looking it over. From past the arc. Wilson grabs the board. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Stan, Michael Porter Jr. is a crucial piece to this offense.
Oh, he absolutely is, Kevin. First of all, we know that shooting provides space for other people to operate, and he certainly does that. But Michael Porter Jr. is also a very timely cutter and gets his share of easy buckets.
Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Demon. Here's Traore. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. And again, it's the Nets missing.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
And another one falls. Amazing.
It's hard to understate just how special his season's been. This is something we see once in a generation.
He now has the 4th highest scoring season of all time.
And there are only 2 other names on the top 5 list, Jordan and Chamberlain. To say he's joining NBA royalty, that'd be a bit of an understatement.
Well, young guys rarely hesitate to throw it down when they can. MP is no exception.
Pass to Porter. Here's Minot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Porter. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He picked up 54 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Traore. Claxton a screen on Giddey. Trying to get something going. Traore gets the bucket.
If the possession ends with a shot in close, you've done something right.
So let's head to the sideline, and we've got some news on Nick Claxton. What's the situation there, Allie?
Hey there, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Nets. There's some pain in the chest area, especially when breathing. Right now, it's being called a bruise. We know he doesn't want to be sidelined, and the staff has already given him the green light. Typically a short recovery window, so with any luck, it will not be slowing him down. Guys?
And Allie, we thank you for the report.
Well, look, injuries take a mental toll as well. These guys all want to be contributing to the best of their ability. It's tough to sit out and watch.
MP looking around, and good, he hits it again.
All season long, he has been absolutely dominant. The scoring doesn't end with him.
Yeah, he's already left his mark on history, moving into third place for most points in a season. Amazing.
And can you believe he has passed Michael Jordan for third most points in a season? It's rare you ever see his airness get passed on any list. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Traore. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Pass to Demon. And so it's MP making things happen for Chicago. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll return shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball. Ends up going with the new group. And so it's Brooklyn with it. It's a 10-point game. So for Chicago right now, Josh Giddey is out there with Wilson. Then it's Isaac Okoro. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Booz Ellis in at the power forward. That one goes. Count it.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Pass to Minot. Porter against Wilson. Fires for three. And Michael Porter good for three. Porter's got 6.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
And then Booz Ellis with the dunk.
It doesn't take much to get Booz Ellis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
Last outing for the Nets. They won that game against the Wizards.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
No, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. LeBron James talked winning teams. He said to be successful, you got to have one, possibly 2 stars, but at the end of the day, you have to have those soldiers around them. You got to have the supporting cast and the rest of those guys that are going to be ready to go. Guys?
Yep, a team effort. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. Shot clock at 3. Wolf. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the pace.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Nets trail by 15. 50 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Traore. Clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, that's a smart pass in close quarter.
36 seconds left in the first half. Giddey finds MP. In the corner, Okoro with it. Back to MP. Pass to Giddey. Now here's Wilson. Three-pointer. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got his third assist on the night. Here's Traore. Launches it. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls. 13 points up at the end of the period. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Chicago Bulls.
You have to ask yourself, how much better can they play? Good decision-making, they made shots. That's very impressive, man.
And now the question is, can they maintain that razor-sharp level of focus? Hard to bet against them.
Okay, guys, now let's see what the fans are buzzing about over on social media. Got a question here from Jose and One Hero. Who's the #1 overall pick in the studio show draft?
It's Ernie Bartholomew Johnson. That's the franchise broadcaster right there.
Yeah, I agree. You just put some talent around Ernie and then come back later and you got a championship squad.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You got to give him credit.
GA, you hear about 3-level score, but is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
We've got Nicholas Claxton. Demon's out there with Traore. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Minot in at the 4. So that's the Nets 5. Traore can't hit. The Bulls leading by 15. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And the basket by MP.
Yeah, just another thing MP does for this team. Space the floor.
Here's Traore. Outside Porter. Pass to Demon. Here's Minot. The 3. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it's good for 2. 8 points for Buzelis.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Traore. Giddey defending. And it's Demon missing.
Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break. Missing their first 3 shots.
Lobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Here's Traore. Pass to Demon. Drives to the hoop. Sweet little floater.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
And here is MP. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 4 assists now tonight. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And now we have a moment to recognize the Player of the Week in the Eastern Conference, MP.
Basketball is one of the few sports where good offense beats good defense, and nobody has had better offense than him lately. I don't think there's anybody in the league that could have slowed him down on offense. He was unstoppable, to say the least.
Claxton a screen on Giddey. Back to Claxton. From down in the low post, it goes. Claxton's got 8 points.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Chalk up 2 there.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Demon, covered by MP. Demon, that's good. Demon's got 4 this quarter.
Look, that's an opportunity you don't pass up.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Bulls making a change here. Jones is checked in. .158 left in the third. Collins setting the pick for MP. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. To the paint. Demon, that's good. 6 points for him. The Bulls leading by 21. Here's Wilson into the lane, and the dunk by MP.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
The Nets have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Wolf. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Pass to Demon. 5 to shoot. Over MP, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Right side, Collins. MP outside. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And how about the patience from Buzelis and the body control? He doesn't rush through that play.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Here's Demon. The three-pointer off the mark.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
15 seconds left to play in the third. Outside Wilson. Puts up a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Bulls out front, opening up a huge gap. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And as we deciding to change it up. Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got Buzelis. Josh Giddey is out there with MP. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. Screen by Claxton. Inside. And Claxton throws it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Wilson with it. Now Collins. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Demon. Here's Traoré. There's Porter with the 3. It's good!
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Buzelis sets a screen for MP. Now Giddey. MP outside. Oh, great touch off the pass.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
Porter outside.
1 minute to play. Fourth quarter.
There's 1:59 left in the fourth quarter. Puts it right back up and in.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's MP. Shoots the 3. And again.
With 40 points in the game, he has claimed the number 2 spot now.
In GA, every game, he has been a huge threat to just explode on the offensive end. What a marvelous year for him.
And now an amazing 53 games of 40 or more points, passing Wilt's mark set back in 1963. The incredible 62 effort of Chamberlain still looms as the top spot. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Bulls.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. Down low. And there's Buzelis on the assist by MP.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Giddey kicks to Wilson. Six on the shot clock. The 3. That shot off the mark. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. See you later.